Hello everyone, this is Eric from Etiquette, back for another Sunday live stream for English teachers, and welcome to another week's live stream. You know, it feels so quick, the time in between each live stream, because, you know, I would be working during the week, and then as soon as I knew it, here I am again talking with you guys. So, hi everyone, how are you doing today? My name is Eric, and every week on a Sunday, I do a live stream. Is the sound working okay? Are you doing okay? Just put your name in the comments, say where you're from so that I know who's there. Also, if you have any questions about teaching or any questions about learning English, maybe you can put it in the comments below. This week was interesting. I think it was one of those weeks where I worked very hard. You know, I was focused. I worked when I had to work, and I relaxed when I needed to relax. Yesterday, for the last 2 days, I've been going to this study room. Aurelio, hi. Good morning, Eric. Nice to see you. I'm happy to be here. Well, welcome to. It's good to have you back, Aurelio. And Luza, hi. Morning over here, Luza. Q King, hello. I'm here on time. You're so early today, Q King. I know that last time you were a bit late. Can you guys hear me okay? Is everything fine? Yeah, so I've been working very hard. I've been going to a study cafe, and it's very popular. You go, you pay some money, and then you go and sit in a room with other students, and you just study at a booth. And it works out so well for me, because if I'm alone at home, I can't focus. But if I'm in a place dedicated to work with some students walking around, I can get down and do everything I need to do. Letty, hi everyone. I'm making lunch. It's so nice to have you, Letty. How are you today? And Salma, hi. I like that hi. Yeah. So what have I been doing? I feel like this weekend I've been very productive, and it's good. You know, sometimes some weekends you go away and you have fun, or you just relax, or you spend time with family or friends. And this weekend I told myself, okay, let's focus and get some work done. So 2 days ago, it took me almost, I think, 10 hours to edit the video on 20 websites for English teachers. That will come out this Tuesday. I put a poll out and everybody voted. They want the websites video. So that's coming out on Tuesday. That took about 10 hours to edit. It's just me hyped up on caffeine, just typing very quickly and editing, cutting. It was a lot of fun. I'm lying. It wasn't fun. It was tough. And then today, what did I do today? You know, even though actually I woke up and I went back to the cafe around 12 and I logged in for 9 hours. 12:30. So I had lunch and then I went there. And for 9 hours, I worked on some work for my university, for my students to complete that. And I finished another video where I did an interview with my dad about using props for ESL. Modus, hi, how are you doing? Salma, how are you, Eric? Okay, well, Salma, I'll tell you. And here's my dad now. Hi, everyone. Greetings from the Western Cape. Yeah, so actually, I did an interview with my dad. When was it, Dad? A week ago? I think on Wednesday, I think, or last Wednesday. I don't know. Time doesn't matter anymore where I am. So I did an interview with my dad about using props in the class, and in his case, using props for English teaching online. And then today I edited that video, so that's done for 2 weeks later. I'm very happy about that. Angela, greetings from Bolivia. Hi, Angela. Nice to have you. Voila. Hello from Morocco. So many great viewers from Morocco too. Alicia, hi, friend. Hi, Alicia. Mandy, hi, everyone. See, Mandy, you're the first one to say hi to everyone. Did someone out? Oh, no, wait. My dad also said it. That's my mistake. It's so nice to have everyone here. Alicia, Mandy. Mandy, how are you doing? Where are you from, Mandy? Guys, you can put in where you're from in the comments so we can see who's there. Agnes, hi. Alicia, how are you? Okay, so the second person asking me how I am. Well, I'm doing fine. I'm actually, I'm doing okay. I've got a lot of, I've almost got vacations coming up in the next couple of weeks. So I'm just sorting out the grading and my final kind of classes. Today, I did some, I prepared the tests for my students. So that's all done with. So I'm almost on vacation, and, I'm happy, but I'm also kind of, and not nervous, but I anticipate that I will be working quite hard, because every vacation, either I do a summer job or winter job or a summer camp where I go and teach for 2 weeks, or I work on the YouTube channel. I make some kind of series. Now, I believe that this summer I want to get away. I need to take a break and relax, but I also want to do some work and work on a series. The series I will be working on is teaching English. So it will just be for English teachers, tips and how to teach English. Zama, hi. And my dad says, according to my class assistant, Monkey, it was on Wednesday. It was this Wednesday, last Wednesday. That's what gets me, Dad. I need your help, please. I teach in Turkey and I'm having great challenges. Okay, Modus, guys, if you have any questions, please put it in the comments. I'll be happy to share my ideas on it. Alicia, how to develop vocabulary of students? Well, that's a really good question. Obviously, you can do vocabulary lists. You can include vocabulary with every lesson that you do at the start of class. You can go through the vocabulary. What I would do actually is, if you've got a regular class and you see the students every week or, twice a week, make a booklet of all the vocabulary. And every time before they come to class, they know what 10 words to study or what 20 words to study. You could do a test, but I think if it's about the topic you're going to teach, if you are able to plan your whole curriculum ahead of time, send the vocabulary with your students so that they read it and they prepare it before coming to class. That will save you a lot of time. And then in class, you practice that with them. Actually, I did a video. Let me just quickly go into my studio, my YouTube studio. I did a video on vocabulary because a lot of teachers asked me about it. So I did this video, vocabulary. And it's actually doing quite well. It's just 10 games and activities you can do with vocabulary. But I think it's okay. It was a fun video to make. So I'll just put it in here in the links. I'll put the link for you in the comments. There we go. It should be there. Yeah, so try and use it in context, especially if you can apply it in the classes. I hope that helps, Alicia. And check out this video. Maybe it will give you some ideas. Agnes, hi. Luza, sorry. Hello, everyone. No, Luza, don't say sorry. I was just remarking that. Don't feel bad about that at all. I was just mentioning. Don't say sorry. I'm so happy to have all of you, so you don't need to say sorry for not saying hello to everyone. That's the thing. By the way, I think one of the mistakes that I also make as a teacher is that sometimes we use like sarcasm or some kind of joking with our students or with our friends, and it's difficult for them. Sometimes it's difficult to show that it's joking, or maybe, because I'm a bit tired, because I was working the whole day, I'm trying to make a joke, but I'm not putting the right energy behind it. So it comes across as maybe it's judging. So that's why it's better not to make jokes like that unless you are in tune or unless, you're in that playful spirit. So I think that's very important. I did say hi, Modus. Yes, you did. Mandy, fine from Malaysia. Hi from Malaysia. What is it? Akakabar, I think it is. Olga, hi, Olga from beautiful Gansbaai in South Africa. Actually, I was talking to Olga a couple of days ago. No, yesterday. Sorry, guys, time's just flying by. I've been quite busy, and I with being busy, I'm just in front of the computer typing things away or editing videos. So I should actually take a break and walk around in between. But anyway, so Olga is my aunt, and she's also a teacher. And my very first year I lived with Olga, and she took care of me, and I worked at the school. She worked at the school, had a high school and an elementary school, a primary school. And Olga worked at the high school, and I worked at the primary school. That's where I first started my first 2 years of teaching, Olga. Yeah, I think first 2 years of teaching. It was very difficult. And, they paid me peanuts. And fortunately, Olga took care of me while I was there. Such a good teacher, too. I learned a lot from her. Alicia, can you share your tests for students for masterclass? What do you mean, Alicia? Do you mean tests for students on different topics? Actually, I'm sharing the new video that's coming out on Tuesday. Is all about websites for teachers, and on there you can find a lot of lesson plans and quizzes and worksheets that you can use for your teachers. I'm kind of happy for this video to come out of the 20 websites. I sometimes, I just went through the websites and I would say stuff, but I was just saying the same things over and over. This website is great. This is fantastic. This is really useful. So just be prepared. The websites are very good, but I just went through them very quickly. Mario, good morning from Mexico. Hi, hola, Mario. Nice to have you. Samar, thank you from Syria. It's so nice to have you. Let's see, where are we? Mario, how can you be a good coordinator, a leader of teachers? What do you need? Well, Mario, I don't think I've ever had that question. But I have been thinking about leadership for a while. I have been thinking about leadership. Actually, when my master's degree is in teaching leadership, so obviously I should know something about leading teachers. But I've never been asked this question. How to lead teachers? Yeah, I've been thinking about this because recently I thought, because I tell you guys you should always be trying to find new sources, and as teachers we should be lifelong learners, So I thought, okay, well, I should also be doing the same. I have read lots of books, but there are so many still left to read, and there are also other podcasts where I can get different opinions on teaching. There are amazing teachers out there. So for me, it's learning from those people. And I think, if you want to be a good coordinator, you've got to be able to connect with the leader, the other teachers, and you should be able to listen and then use that information to help them somehow. Because if, as a coordinator, it's all about how you can assist the teachers to improve and to make their lives easier. Many times, coordinators, they get this idea of, I need to be seen and I need to have some kind of impact on the teachers. And you have this with politics too, where a new leader comes in and he wants a new system, or he wants his own statue brought up because things will be different now that I'm in charge. So I think we should let go of that idea, and as a successful coordinator should actually listen well and then try and make their lives as easy as possible, and also connect the right teachers with each other. A lot of times, we think that I think with teachers, many teachers, good teachers, become action orientated, where we get information and immediately we need to apply it and do some kind of good. Where I think actually as a coordinator, you should take a step back. It's more like taking the information, give it some time to settle, because teachers are going to come to you with problems. And in some cases, you have to immediately act on it. But other times, it might just be some kind of frustration that comes out, or some kind of something that they can actually figure out themselves if you just gave them the time to do that. It's almost like I was watching this video about relationships, where they said that if you're in a relationship with someone and your partner comes to you and they complain, you have to ask them, is this something you just need someone to listen, or is this something I can help you with? Because if you know that difference, then that makes a big change. So as a leader of teachers, be there for the teachers and know when to act when it's in their interest, but don't overact. I think that's something I would like to say. The weird thing is, I like working with people, and I've been in leadership roles, but I don't see myself as that normal leader that comes out, because my personality is more like a rebel, where I like to do my own thing. And yeah, so I don't see it as a typical leader, someone that's good, just gets along with people and does the best for them, you know. So I don't see myself as a typical leader, but you get all different kinds. And as long as you are helping the people you're meant to, that's good. Sorry for that long explanation, everyone. It's just something, it's a very good question. Thank you, Mario. Jaina, hi from Algeria. Thank you for everything. Jaina, thank you so much for the kind compliments. I don't feel like I'm doing that much, actually. By the way, guys, I had a new idea. I had a great idea. When I started the channel, one of the things I use a lot in class, well, not recently, but I use card games in class. It's very useful. It gives the students something to read, something to play with. I probably have 4 card games that I use. So it's like flashcards, small flashcards that I created myself, and they are just fantastic. So and when I started the channel, I thought, you know, what is one of the best things I can give teachers out there? And by far, I think these games are just great, because you can use it in different ways with the students, and the students just love them too. You know, if you've got one of those classes where you just don't know what to do, take out some of those card games. The students are golden. Or I also use these card games just as a nice warm-up, or for a way for the students to relax. So in the next month or so, I'm planning on, because I've got the cards, but I think I need to make it into PDFs, and then I'll put it out. So hopefully, once I make that, Jaina, then I will accept your thank you, because I feel like I still need to do so much, but I really appreciate it. Marinette, this is Korean summer. This Korean summer, I stay indoors. I almost fry today, and it's not even 30 degrees yet. You are so brave to travel and break away. Now, Marinette, I really just want to get out. You know, I feel like I spent most of my time inside my apartment or at the study cafe. And I told myself, I've been in Korea now for 2 years, where I couldn't travel anywhere because of Corona. And I can't go this summer either. So, but I really want to get away. So my plan is to find a beach house where during the day I can swim and surf, and in the evenings I can work on the English teacher series that I want to bring out. The English teacher series, because, you know, funny enough, I bring out all these videos, but I haven't done a video on how to teach English. So I want to do like a short 6-minute video of just, you walk into class, what do you do? This is to help ESL teachers out there. And then I want to take that and break it down into maybe a series of 10 or 12 videos explaining different aspects. And I really want to finish it because I think it may be useful. Jaina, Mona Moon. Merry Moon. I think that's another song. Let's go through. Liza, I have a student that is just starting and is desperate to start speaking. I'm trying to calm her down by explaining that she needs to learn the basic first. Please, Eric, some tips on how to calm her down and encourage her to see the importance of one step at a time. Very interesting problem that you have, Liza. Okay, so you have a student and she just wants to start speaking. You're trying to calm her down and explain that she needs to learn the basics first. Okay, what's the level though? Like, you mean you want to teach her like the structure for English? You want to focus on the writing, some basic vocabulary? I think you're actually in a very fortunate position, because most English learners are very shy. In this case, if you're with a student, I think that the main idea is to get her to focus on something. It sounds like she's all over the place. She wants to do everything. I think you need to find one singular point that she can focus on. Right. So it depends what you want to teach her. So I'm not sure what her level is, but what I would do with that student is to give her one goal for the class or one thing. Say, okay, well, we're going to do all these activities. but I really want you to focus. This will be our focus. So you can do everything you want to do, but I want you to achieve this goal. So let's say you want to teach her a new sentence pattern or focus on some grammar, or learn some new vocabulary. You say, okay, this is what I want you to focus on. If you can do this, I will be very happy. So don't make it too broad. Just get her to focus her attention on that. Of course, she's still going to act out and, try and do too many things. But as long as she accomplishes that one goal, you'll be happy. So I think it's not about just calming her down. It's more like directing her. It's like taking the reins. You don't want the horse to stop, but if you can just guide the horse in the right direction, that might help. Luzaang, I hope that helps. That's just something that popped into my head right now. Alicia, thank you, friend, for the biggest advice. Alicia, I don't know what I did, but I'm happy to help. Pretty, good evening. Hi, Mariam. Hi from Iran. Eric, nice to see you. Hi, Miriam. Claire, Princess, hi. I feel lucky I can watch the live stream. Taiwan is suffering COVID now. I saw, you know what, Claire, I was watching this random video of a foreigner in Taiwan, and he said, it was really good there at the start because I know how seriously you guys took it. There were lots of ways that you cleaned and you took care of everything. I saw a video about that. And then while he was walking around now, and he said everyone's wearing masks and Taiwan is suffering a bit. I really hope that it clears up. Are you getting vaccinated, most of you? Actually, I'm thinking of getting vaccinated in the next couple of weeks because they said in Korea, if you get your first shot by July, you can walk around without a mask when you go to public places. So that might be nice, especially because I want to go to the beach, maybe get that first shot. But I can't travel anywhere, which is really sad. Vladimir, watching from Brazil. Hi. Oh, I would love to go to Brazil. Waiting for your video on Tuesday. Yes, Alicia, I think it will be good. It's got 21. There's a bonus website that I put in there, and yeah, all of them are very useful and they're free, so I think it will help. Ashwani, hi. Good evening. Yadav is king. Who's Yadav? You're Indian. I thought so, Ashwani. It's a good name. Maria. Hi, Eric. Long time no see. Maria, it's so long to see you too. How have you been? I saw, was it some of your students or was it your children? I saw on Instagram having lots of fun and dancing. Was it your students, I think? Or am I thinking of someone else? Can you please share resources? Ajwani, you're posting a lot. Okay, I see you calm down a little bit. Angela, can you please share resources for teenagers and kids online classes, please? Angela, definitely. Actually, I did a whole series on teaching online. It's a playlist. And also, if you join the Etiquette email list, the first email that you will get back to you has a list of all the activities and things that you can do. But for teenagers and online classes, I've got many videos on it. So let me quickly find the playlist. Give me 1 second. So the playlist, it has a lot of tips on Zoom on it. But if you go through the playlist, I have so many things on teaching online. Teaching online. Let me see which one. I posted this one last time. Teach online, maybe. I posted this last week. It's one of my popular videos, how to teach kids, tips for teaching kids online. Yeah, just go to the playlist on my channel for teaching online. I've got a lot of videos and tips and games that you can use. Oh, I know which one you need. You need the Bamboozle one. The Bamboozle one is perfect for teaching online. I've also got many videos on online teaching games that you can use with kids and with young adults and teenagers. So this is Bamboozle. This is a really fun game website. Angela, you can check it out. These are 10 games that you can play with Bamboozle. You can use it in class or you can use it while teaching online. But I would suggest going to the playlist and watching those videos. Elixir School. Hi, Eric. Nice to have you back, Elixir School. Sagittarius, hello, I'm late. Your t-shirt color is one of my favorite colors. Yeah, this wine red. I really want, I also saw this color, and I want a button-up t-shirt or a button-up collared shirt that looks like this. I think it's a very nice bright color, because most of the shirts I wear, well, obviously you guys know I've got the white shirts and usually like a light blue shirt. So this is a bit different, and I like that. Sagittarius, so nice to see you. I love every time I see a like somewhere, I see that you liked it. So thank you so much for the support. Just English, hi, watching from Morocco. Hi. Kauza, am I far behind? I'm 10 minutes behind. Not too bad. Kauza, hello, Eric. What is your country? I am from Bangladesh. Kauza, I'm from South Africa, and I'm teaching in South Korea at the moment. One of my best friends, Shohag, is actually also from Bangladesh. He's got a YouTube channel too, Foreign Bengali. Check it out on YouTube and support him. Zed, good evening. How are you doing? Zed, I'm doing well. I've been this weekend was a hard-working weekend for me. I finished 2 videos. So yeah, I'm happy that I spent the time working. So I'm ready for the next 2 weeks. But I want to push hard, get out enough content so I can enjoy my summer and also work on some more projects. I feel like the projects will never end, all these ideas I have, but that's a good thing, right? It's always good to have something going. I am worried about burnout, but there's no time to burn out. I need to finish things. I don't know what I would do if I missed a week. I don't think I've ever missed publishing something in a week, I think. Have I? Maybe once, maybe. But usually I like having content to give it out to you guys. Gugu's Baby Pigeon World. Hi, how are you? Gugu, you win the channel name award. That's a great name for a YouTube channel. Gugu's Baby Pigeon World. So good. Let's see, where are we? Next. Putra, thanks so much. Do you have a good recommendation website for studying tenses for junior high school students? I'm from Indonesia. Putra, yes, I do. I found a couple of good sites for it. So I'm actually, the video I made on Tuesday, this Tuesday is coming out, and it's 20 websites for ESL teachers. I'm just going in there now, and I'll find the website for you. There are a few that I found. The one is English Club. The other one is English Grammar, and they actually have things for that too. And then I've also got some places where you can find worksheets, some channels for that. So let's see. Do you want a website for studying tenses for? I think I'm going to give you English Grammar. It's basically just English Club and English Grammar. Try English Grammar, and you can get some good ones from there. Where's that? Here we go. English Grammar. I'll quickly send it to you, or I'll post it. It's a really good site, and I'll talk more about it on Tuesday when the video comes out. Okay, I just posted it. Luza, phrasal verb card games, done them. Excellent material to refresh and help the students work with it. Definitely, I love phrasal verb card games. Actually, the card games I've got them there. I can't wait to share it with you, Luza, because you know, I made them years and years ago, and I still use, but unfortunately because of Corona, you know, I stopped using it. But with students coming back from next month, next year, these games will be useful again. So I'll put them out, and you'll be amazed at how it is. And my plan is to also shoot some videos explaining how to play it with students. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to invite my friends. I think I need about 8 of them. And I'll buy them a pizza or something, or I'll make the food. We'll shoot the videos, and then we'll enjoy it together. Oh, my bad. I'm from Russia. It's boring now. Yeah, it's pouring now. Raining there. Rain is always good. Today, it's just getting very hot in Korea. Maria, I'm so sad. I really, you know, even since last year, it was my plan to go to Eastern Europe and Central Europe ever since last summer. And then this summer, it's also not happening. Let's see what happens in a year's time. Fingers crossed. I really want to visit. Mario, thanks. What kind of approach can I use to practicing spelling online? Well, spelling, yeah, I think there are some websites where you can practice spelling and you can write on there. Spelling, yeah, so spelling is something you just need to practice. I mean, you can learn the spelling rules, but I think you'll do a better job by writing and practicing some of the just by writing and practicing. I found a really good site. Where is that one? I love this website. It's called Games to Learn English. Now, this is for English teachers and English learners. It's in this video that's coming out Tuesday. And it basically, it shows you something and it can record your voice and then check if it's correct. I think this is amazing for English learners. I can highly recommend it. So it's got a lot of fun games that you pick and you can play. Just put it in there. Payam, hi Eric, highly appreciated your hard work and give us useful guidelines. Could you please share how to make effective cooperative learning to make students really improve? Thanks. Wow, Payam, good question. Group learning. Yeah, so I use a lot of group learning in my classes where I put the students with partners in groups and I let them do things together. What's important is to make sure that they know that they need to make some kind of product, right? So when you put the students into groups, you explain how they should do things, and then you should tell them, okay, well, this is the product I want you to create. So they have to create a role play or write something or, do a presentation together or, whatever they need to do for the assignment, they do it together. And each one should also perhaps have some kind of role to do with it. So if they're in a group, make sure that each person should do something. One of the viewers actually sent me an email, a really good email, where they said, Eric, I've got this activity that I'm going to do with my class, and it was a great activity. I can't remember who it was. They basically said, okay, so my students are doing a presentation about a country, and there are 5 students in class. One should look at the history, one should look at the economy, one should look at the cultural aspect, one should look at what what foods and what plants are there, and the other one should look at the history, something along those lines. So they've got this whole presentation, but each person is responsible for different parts. For my classes, what I like to do is, I like the students to work together, to ask each other questions, to help to build each other up. And then once that's done, I pick some of the students to give feedback and to talk about their experiences and to share, so that they know that I'm going to call on them and it's up to them to perform together and to work hard together. So cooperative learning. There's a lot I want to say about it. I wonder if I've made a video about it. I can't remember. I really want to get to the point where if you guys ask me, Eric, have you made a video about this? And I say, yeah, I probably have, but I can't remember. I'm sure I said something to that effect, but I don't think I've specifically focused on group-based learning. Did I? Maybe I did. I can't remember. But now this week, I need to work on, I'm going to the TPR. I'm 50% done with it. I just need to finish the script and send it. So I think that's something else. But I'm sorry if I couldn't give more tips. I couldn't really think of it that much. Gugu, please suggest some online platform to work with non-native speakers with SALTA. You mean you want to practice with non-native speakers? You want to work with them? Google, I can't, or you want to teach online platform to work with non-native, sorry about that, speakers with SALTA. I can't think of something right now, but Google, you bring up an interesting point. Before I was talking about, I feel like I need to start improving myself. I need to read more books, listen to more podcasts. And I was listening to a podcast recently, I'm still listening to it, where they are talking about their SALTA experience. And it got me excited. It's especially if you go to a place and you have to study for 6 weeks, it's just all about teaching English. I don't have my Salta yet. So I feel like how am I in a position to talk about teaching English if I don't have my Salta yet? So I'm really excited to go and do it, because I think I'll do fine. I think I'll pass it, obviously. But I'm excited to test myself and also to learn from other people, because it's so easy to get stuck in a bubble, especially as teachers. You've got your classroom. As long as the classroom functions and you get your work done, you're happy. But we're kind of nervous to show ourselves to the world. And by starting this channel, I thought, okay, well, I'll open myself up and maybe I'll improve. So what I want to do is I really want to do my Salta one day. I saw they've got some programs, where is it? In Hungary, in Budapest, they've got some. So I'm considering once I'm able to, I would love to go do a Salta, Delta, and study further, and obviously share all the information with you. So Gugu, are you doing your Salta? Jaina, Mona Moon is my friend. I invited her to follow you. She's a teacher too. Oh, thank you so much, Jaina. Jinhyun, hi. Jinhyun is a student of mine. He used to be a student of mine, and he also makes animation videos on YouTube. How are you doing, Jinhyun? What are you doing this summer? Are you busy? What are you busy with? Luzang, she knows a bit of vocabulary and good at spelling. I see, good idea. So Luzang, I'll think about it. Maybe in the future, if I've got a good idea, I'll definitely share it with you. Eric, help me out in teaching communicative approach activities for young learners. Wow, Elixir, you always come with the difficult questions. Man, okay, communicative approach activities for young learners. So you want them to learn by communicating. I guess that's what it's all about. Yeah, so maybe, I always bring up perhaps some kind of role play that they can do. I did a video about props with my dad. Maybe, take some props to school, like a suitcase, take a hairdryer, take some props with you, and then, or give the students some props and say, okay, well, guys, I want you your friend has a pencil, go and borrow his pencil, or use this suitcase and ask about the suitcase, right? So, and then you give them an example. You say, okay, I am selling, or it depends how old they are, young learners. Okay, so let's say, same idea, take a prop, take a toy, and then say, oh, what color is it? It's green. And then you say, what is it? It's a dinosaur doll. It's a dinosaur. What does it do? And then you walk with it. He walks, or well, whatever it might be. And then perhaps you can try it with the students, where one student you give them a doll, or you give them something, and they have to ask what color, and then the friend has to look and say that. So I think that's a fun idea. I'm sure there are many other ideas. Elixir School, sorry, I'm a bit, my mind's a bit fried after working. I promise you, yesterday I was editing for 10 hours, almost straight. I did take time for dinner, and today woke up, ate lunch, and I ate breakfast. I ate some oats for breakfast, and then I went to work, and then I took half an hour break for lunch. I had some fish, and yeah, now I'm just home. So I'm a bit fried. Sorry if I can't give you any good ideas for that. I'll think about it. Oh, you guys challenged me, but it's good. It's good. I think that's how we learn. Am I too slow? I think I am 10, 20 minutes, 15 minutes behind. I need to go quicker. Mubina, hi. Elsa, how are you doing, Elsa? I always feel like I haven't seen you in ages. Where am I missing? Beth, I was just thinking about it today. I feel like there are so many people I've missed. Yes, got the vaccination, Gugu. Good job. Claire, we don't get any vaccine. Okay, you don't have it there in Taiwan? Also, I'm already vaccinated, but still wearing a mask. I think most people will do that. Aurelio, in the city where I live and teach, we are not very connected to the language, and that makes my students feel very embarrassed to speak or participate. Any advice to encourage them to give it a try? Yeah, Aurelio, you are already a great example for them. Maybe get their minds out of the city then, ask them about what interest or what interests do they have internationally, or who are some people, some international people or celebrities that they admire, and then ask them to talk about that celebrity. What if you met that celebrity? What would you ask them? What would you say? And or the best thing, another thing, is for students to kind of you are already modeling how to be a good teacher and how to speak and how to practice and use English, but maybe get the students to kind of brainwash themselves and imagine themselves as someone that's not from Mexico or that small city. Try and tell them, okay, you are actually from France, and you are meeting a friend from Germany, and you two have to communicate. Once again, I bring up role play. Why do I bring up role play the whole time? But yeah, it's just about working with the students' minds. Try and get them to brainwash themselves to actually feel more confidence and to see them as someone else. It's that fake it till you make it approach. Mandy, not yet, still waiting. Luza, yes, my first dose done. The second dose in July. Nice. Shouldn't get out without a mask. Maybe you are vaccinated, but still not totally immune. Okay, good advice. Yeah, I don't think I would, because a lot of people, it will take some time. Mariette, thanks for your hard work and sharing it with us. Thank you for watching, Marinette. Guys, yeah, I know sometimes I give some advice, but sometimes I just struggle. I think I need to take a long nap before next week's live stream, and I'll be more clear. Online teaching is really difficult for primary school. Why? Is it because of the platform that you use? Is it because of the resources? Guys, by the way, I'm really proud of it. If you use Zoom, I did a whole series last year. Actually, I did a whole series on Zoom, and I think there are some really good tips in there. So if you watch through this, I'm sure it'll help. I'm going to share the playlist with you now. Most of it is for Zoom, but in between there are many games, many websites, many tips and techniques that I share. I think I should put it on a different one, but yeah, this is just everything with Zoom. So check it out, and there are some good videos in there. Your voice is blinking. That's an interesting way to say it, Luzang. Aurelio, my students are teenagers, and that makes it a bit more difficult. I guess I can imagine. The thing is with the students that are teenagers, they're not quite adults yet, but they're growing up. So it's finding that balance and finding that motivation for them. It can be difficult. The great thing is with teenagers, once they set their minds to something, they really go for it. They're very tenacious and they don't want to lose. So once you find a way to motivate them, and once you understand them and they understand you, then it's easy to get them going. That's what I found with my students too, except at university they're very lazy, very laid back. Mario, how can we encourage students to use only L2? Yeah, make it fun, put some rules in there, but the rules should also be fun, or I mean the punishment should be fun and interesting for the students. How do you encourage them? Oh, well, you should model it to them, and you should also make them understand that that's an English speaking class. They want to focus on that. Once you get the rules set and they understand what you want, it's fine. And then what else? Wow, I'm really struggling today. Mario, let me think about it some more. Richie, hello, watching from Tasmania, Australia. Thanks for your videos. Your videos have been helpful as I'm currently doing my practicum. Well, I'm glad to help, Richie. Well, thank you for watching. Mario, that question stuck in my head now. How do you get the students to stop speaking their native language? Yeah, you can have some fun ways that you punish them. So every time you hear students speaking English, you can just draw something, make a mark on the board, and just give them a look. And have some fun punishments for them. Don't make it too strict unless you have to. Language learning should be fun. There shouldn't be a lot of stress on them, but they should understand that it's all about speaking English. And I go around the class. If I feel like if you know, I'm very lenient about that because, well, but the students understand that I want them to practice their English. Otherwise, they will never learn. So that's very important to get them to do that. Claire, thank you, Eric. I've downloaded the course already. Okay. Angela, thank you very much. Miranda, hi. Are you from SA by any chance? Yes, Miranda, I am from SA. Well, I guess that right off the bat that you're from SA. Wow. Mario, great, Eric. You haven't recognized me there. It was me and some other guys. We were preparing a short flash mob for children. It was you. Wow, Maria, you look so young. Well, obviously you are young. Gugu, thanks, Eric. By the way, I'm half Korean. Very interesting. What's the other half? Mariette? Half Korean. Interesting. Potra, thanks so much. Where are we? Rajni, hello. I find it difficult in teaching clause and phrases to students. Yeah, that can be fun. Clause and phrases, you know, maybe give some examples of one and the other one, right? That's just an activity. Let's say you write 10 sentences with clauses, right? Or phrases, and then tell the students to match them up somehow, right? So you can give one to each student and they have to walk around the room and they've got to find their pair. So that's a fun way to practice clauses, I think. That's just an activity. Yeah, I think that sounds fun. Oida, hi. How are you doing? Nice to see you. Jawar, hi, welcome. I'm from Ethiopia, even English language, my second language. Can I make perfect speak and how? Just practice more and, you know, find someone to perhaps study with. I think, you know, if you really want to improve, find a teacher, but if you don't want to teach with someone, find a supportive group to work with. If your English is good enough, I would suggest joining a community like the chat box on Facebook. They always have discussions and they work together. Maria, an amazing idea. You will definitely fall in love with Russia. My country is so unpredictable. You will experience something incredible. I look forward to it, Maria, but I won't go during winter. I will only go when it's warm. I think I would die in the cold. Great idea, really. Payam, thanks so much for sharing, as always. Jonathan Way, amen. Nice. As one of the online platforms to work with for non-native speakers is the Hello app. Oh, that's a good idea. Thank you for sharing, Sagittarius. Yeah, I think that's a nice app to chat with. Luza, sorry, what are you referring when you're saying my salsa? My salsa? Oh, did I talk about salta? Salsa? My salsa. I think I'm talking about Salta. So Salta is a course where you learn how to teach English. I think that's what I meant with, but I do want to learn how to salsa. I can dance a little bit and I can spin, but I can't do the salsa well. So I would love to learn the salsa, just FYI. Jonathan, what is your number one tip when training new teachers? Yeah, make it all about the students. You know, if you get them to speak more and you allow them to express themselves, that's what a good teacher does. So actually, the first thing I would teach students when they go in is whatever you do, try and get the students to express themselves in English. You know, so make it about them. The less you speak, the better. So increase that student talking time in English, obviously. So yeah, I would say when teaching new students is, teaching new teachers, make it about the students, give them a chance to actually, you know, to improve. I guess the funny thing is, you know, I think about all these things and I've made all these videos and then you guys ask me these questions and then suddenly I'm like, wait, what do I think about that? I totally forgot. But I really hope to make this series for how to teach English. I think that will be my guide for how to teach English. That will be my Salta course. But I'm going to make it, and then hopefully if I make this course, that will give me more time to study and learn more, because I really feel like I haven't learned enough. There are so many books on teaching out there. There are so many resources, so many great minds that I've got to learn from them. And then what I like to do is I take all that information they have, I try and make it very basic and then try and teach it myself. So by teaching it, I will improve. So that's my hope. Johnny, hi, greetings from Ecuador. Hi, Johnny. Rajni, I received 2 doses of vaccination. Okay, so you're done. Ediba, hi. Ediba has also you've been practicing your English. And what about your brother? Ediba has a problem with his brother that I gave a tip for. Hello, teacher. How are you? I'm okay. It's just getting very hot here in Korea, and I've been very busy working very hard. That's why I've been struggling giving good answers tonight. But thank you so much to everyone joining out there. You know, guys, it's always when I come here, it's difficult to sit down and to talk. But just by talking to you guys, I feel a lot better. Aziza, hello. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts and experiences. I have a question. How can the teacher teach with low-level students and motivate them to work alone and improve? Very good question. So I think the main thing for a teacher when it comes to motivation is to give students an opportunity to show off and to gain confidence. So even in your questions, you're going to start by asking them easy questions and progressively make it more difficult, and also praising them when they get things right. So what I would do is I would don't give them difficult homework, give them some easy things to do, some easy fun things. So tell them, okay, I want you to go home and I want you to write down what color dress is your mom wearing that day, and then come back and tell me. And they come back and it's like, what color? Oh, she had a purple dress, and then it's like, whoa, great job. Okay, now the next day, I want you to go out and I want you to write down what time did you wake up in the morning and what did you have for breakfast? And then they come back, it's like, oh, I did this. So systematically make it more difficult for them and praise them as they're growing. So I think that's a very important tip for teachers. We say, oh, do this homework. Then they don't do the homework and we get upset with them. So what you want to do is give them a small bit of homework, and then when they get back, praise them appropriately for what they've done. As teachers, it's not just about teaching, it's about getting the best out of our students. We're more like cheerleaders many times than teachers, Ediba, how to give English to our parents like my mom to learn English. That's a great thing. Actually, I've been thinking about how to help moms learn some English and then using it for their students. Oh, sorry, just sitting back a bit. Can everyone hear me? So Ediba, with your mom, maybe it's up to you. Go to your mom and tell her something about your day. But tell your mom, oh, mom, my teacher gave me homework. He told me to ask you about your hobby. And then in English. So then your mom says, oh, I don't know any English. I don't want to study it. And then you say, oh, but mom, we can work on it together. And then you sit with your mom and you teach her a little bit, and maybe she'll start to be interested in it. I heard a really good expression. Instead of trying to get someone to be interested in you, maybe take an interest in someone, right? So I think that's a very good tip for instead of trying to get your mom to do it, try and share it with your mom and trying to be more interested in her and do something together when it comes to English. Don't just say, Mom, you have to study English. Say, Mom, can you work with me on this? I need some kind of partner just to chat to. It will just take 5 minutes, right? And then you teach her like that. But Ediba, I want to say good job. You're very worried about your brother not studying and you want to help your mom and your dad to learn English. So I want to say I'm very proud of you for everything that you're doing. Okay, so keep on doing that, and thank you for your questions. Mario, hola, teacher Eric. Hi, Mario. How are you doing? Ron, hi from Germany. Guten Tag. It's at night. Good Abend. Good evening. I'm not sure. Hi, Ron. How are you doing? Lisa, how about trying a game? Who speaks in the mother tongue have to write a word that starts with maybe the last word they said in the Lisa. That's such a fun game. I like that. Yeah, we did something similar. what was it again? I forgot, but that's such a fun idea for a game. I like that. Okay, let's quickly go through. I think I've got 5 minutes left. Yajaira, hi. I almost missed you. Maybe she didn't hear it clearly. Mario, did teacher Eric know that here in Brazil, the second most spoken language is Spanish and then English instead of the other way around? Yeah, so it's Portuguese and then Spanish and then English instead of, okay. That's interesting. I didn't know that. I didn't know that it was Spanish, but I can see the value of Spanish. I think if I could study a language, so obviously I need to work on my Korean because it's horrible, and I said I wanted to, and I want to work on my Russian. That's next, and then after that, I'd love to learn some Spanish, to travel there. So Mia, can you suggest some easy methods to teach spelling to young learners? I can't think of anything. Teaching spelling. Didn't I? Oh no, I forgot. I need to do a video on spelling. Tell you what. So Mia, I will do a video on spelling activities. I think I haven't done that yet. I'll think about it. Mariette, can you please give us tips on preparing a demo lesson with real students? A demo which should be 45 minutes long. I think I did a demo lesson explanation a while ago. So let me quickly go back to the studio. Give me 1 second. I've shared this before, and it gives some tips on, I did a real demo class, so I'm sweating a lot, my real ESL demo. And it will give you some tips and ideas on how to structure your demo lesson. So let me just put it in the chat for you. Maybe it will help, Mariette. I hope it helps. I know I've had a few people asking about it. Aziz, hello. I'm half Korean and half Armenian. Oh, very interesting, Mariette. Ron, Jeremy Harmer has the best book about teaching English. How to teach English. Right. Actually, I've downloaded that book. I still need to, well, I read through it, like parts of it. I need to study through it. How to Teach English is an easy-to-read practical introduction to it. I think that's the one I downloaded, How to Teach English. Yeah, I think so. Most teachers swear by that book. I was talking to, like, my boss, another teacher, and he also said, well, this is the book to teach. And I think I downloaded it, legally, of course. Harmer. And I think I looked through it because that's something I want to find some inspiration for the series I want to make on how to teach English. So I've done a lot of research online, but I know that there are many books that I want to draw inspiration from. Asomadine, hi, it's been a while. How are you doing? I'm good, thanks. Just a little bit tired, but doing well. Burke, first time here. I'm teaching my first online small group class this week. I'm overwhelmed with lesson planning. How do you recommend I approach structuring a lesson and finding content to teach? Making lessons from scratch and coming up with my own ideas week after week for a 50-minute lesson is exhausting. Burke, you're doing too much. That's what I'm going to tell you. I can do a 50-minute lesson in my sleep. Well, first, what you need to do is Tuesday, I'm bringing out a course with lots of information. I think that the problem is with most teachers now is you're trying to do too much. You got to put it on your students to do things. So you do need a place to start from. So just find a worksheet with a topic, and then you use that topic for your students. You say, okay, everyone, the topic today is vehicles, right? I want you to quickly interview your partner. I want you to come up with all the vehicles that you know about and how do you travel around. And you give the students 10 minutes. You put them, if you're working on Zoom, you put them in a group and let them talk about it. Otherwise, if you're not working on group, you've got to draw out those experiences with them. Tell the students, okay, I'll give you 2 minutes, quickly write down all the vehicles you can, or, tell me whatever the topic is. You have to use the students as that. If the students are very young, there are lots of, you start by playing a game with them. Bamboozle is very useful, where you can play the game with the whole class. I did a whole series on how to teach online. And also, I'm putting out a video on Tuesday on resources for teachers. And there are so many worksheet places where you can find lesson plans, worksheets. And then definitely my tip for you is, just because it's online, don't don't try and do everything yourself. Use the students as resource, play games, and allow the students to take up the time by sharing their experiences and by talking. When COVID first happened, most of the teachers, the biggest mistake they were making is that they tried to do everything and read everything instead of getting the students to answer and to participate in the learning process. So that's my advice for you. Burke, if you have any questions, please let me know. Guys, we're going to finish up. Mom, Jennifer, hi from Bangkok. Hi. Kezia, hi, how are you doing? Ediba, anytime. Thank you for being here. Guys, I'm going to finish up soon. Luza, maybe because of Latin base of both languages. Luza, I think you might be right. Lai, can you share some tips to teach English to adults that are... Oh, damn it. I forgot about adults. Yes, I still need to do the videos on spelling activities and teaching adults, and also how to teach one-on-one. So many things I need to go through. Lai, make it about your students. Let them share their experiences, their history, their adults. They've got a lifetime worth of things to share and to talk about. All you need to do is to give them a question. Once you have a starting point, a question to start from, it's very easy. Mario, I won't be able to come here some Sundays to watch your lives because I will work overtime. Okay. Well, Mario, work hard. Don't work too hard. But I hope it goes well. Let me know if there's anything I can help with. We'll be thinking about you, but I totally understand. Who am I thinking of? I'm missing someone. I was just thinking about it. So some of the viewers I haven't seen in a bit. I'm going to send them a message. Aziz, can we discuss about phonics? And thank you for your tips on classroom management. Yes, I still need to do a video on how to teach phonics. That's to do. I've written part of the script. I'll get that out. Ibrahima, hello, and Guinea. Okay, from West Africa. So nice to have you. Tips, can you suggest some games we can use in online teaching? ARP, I've got a billion games. Go to my YouTube channel, and they're on, and you can check out the playlist on online teaching with Zoom. Especially check out my video on Bamboozle. If you have 1 hour where I'm either in bed sleeping or I'm preparing, I need more free time. Danya, I 100% agree. Try and get enough rest, okay? Danya, I spend my weekends preparing notes. I want to do extra activities. Do that. Don't force yourself to work too hard. Take time to relax. Okay, guys. Yeah. How was my performance today? I think it was kind of difficult. I felt like I missed out on answering many questions correctly. But thank you so much for being supportive. I'll try better next week. And watch the video on Tuesday. I think there are some good, useful resources for English teachers, websites that you can use. So hopefully, if I can't help you, those resources can. Salwa, hi, and Oriello, thank you so much. Hope to see you next live. Oh, you're so welcome. Burke, excellent advice. Thank you so much. Yeah, check out the series I did. I've got a lot of tips in there. Mario, some Sundays I comes. Mario, totally. Mary Beth, who am I thinking about that I really miss? Hi, I completed my TEFL. Feeling great. Congratulations, Arp. Yeah, I think it's good to finish that TEFL. You can learn a lot about teaching. It was great. You answered almost everyone. Yeah, I tried to, but I think I missed with some of that. Everyone, have a fantastic week. Thank you so much for joining. And watch the video on Tuesday. Everyone, have a good day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.